you're being attacked, or you're being cornered, or you're being pushed into. Hi, I'm so happy that you found this video because I am super duper excited to conduct April's full month extended reading, where I'm going to cover the theme of the month and all 4 weeks, week by week prediction. By the way, if you are someone who is coming across my channel for the first time, allow me to introduce myself officially. My name is Deepa and I am based out of Adelaide in South Australia. I have been conducting tarot readings, Reiki healing, and manifestations for almost 4.5 years now. Mostly, I conduct them online through social media channels, though I also do face to face sessions. So, if you want to know more about me, my services, or if you want to book a one on one session with me, please do visit my website, thebohopsyche.com, which is mentioned in front of you on your screen. Also, if you resonate with my readings, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This will help me tap into your energy and get more specific messages for you in the future. Now, without further ado, let's find out what's in store for you in the month of April. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. This is going to be your full extended reading for the month of April. So, for those of you who are new over here, I am going to do a week by week prediction. First, I'm going to talk about this spread because then only you would understand how I do this reading. So this is going to cover the theme of the month. Then we have some important initials over here. Then we have some important dates over here. This is going to cover your first week, that is 1st to 7th of April. Then second week, that is 8th to 14th of April. Then this is going to cover your third week, that is 15 to 21 of April. And then the fourth and the last week, that is 22 to 30th of April. Okay, so now without wasting any more time, I am straight away going to unravel your theme of the month. So we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Okay, so this card talks about hope. This card talks about not giving up. And I feel that in April, you're going to realize that you have supporters and you are surrounded by love. There will be people who would make you realize that you're worthy and you deserve what you're working hard towards, and that's what would make you not want to give up. And I think this is a very beautiful energy. Also, this talks about that April will be the month when you're just gonna like sort of take it easy and you're not gonna get too worked up, and at the same time you won't be keeping too high of expectations, because you're just gonna be like, okay, whatever comes in, I know that the universe has my back and I am open to what comes my way. And I think this is something that you need a lot of strength and encouragement to align with this kind of a thought process. So if you are aligned with this kind of thought process, then I must say that you are someone very, very strong and someone who is not a quitter. So yes, that's the theme of the month. And then now let's talk about the initials. So if your name has any of these initials, then I think this month will be one of the most important months for you in the year 2025. So we have A, E, F, K, S, O, U, T, and Z. And for others, you might want to note down these dates because these dates could be significantly important. Maybe not all, maybe some of them, or maybe just one of them. So yeah, it may depend individually. So we have 2, 3, 9, 10, 14, 16, 21, 23, and 28. All right, now let's see what do we have in the first week. This is going to be your reading for the timeline that is 1st to 7th of April. We already have the clown over here. And let's see, we also have cold. Clown over here reminds me of the Fool. So if you guys are aware about Major Arcana 1, that is the Fool. That's actually the number 0. Okay, so the Fool is about new beginnings. So I feel like this winter, especially for people who are in the southern hemisphere, you're going to start something new in your life. A new chapter is all set to unfold in your life. And for those of you who are in the northern hemisphere, last winter, whatever you had manifested for, and if you have been waiting for this new chapter to unfold, especially since last winter, then yes, in the month of April, you will see it unfolding. So that's what I'm picking up. Now let's see what your cards have to say. We have 3 of Wands and 5 of Wands. I'm hearing the quote, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. So I don't know why I am picking up that you are going to feel confronted in the first week. You might feel like you're being cornered or attacked, especially from people who quote unquote are supposed to be your friends or people close to you. And somehow this is something that you had seen from afar. You knew that this day is going to come soon. So that's what I'm picking up. And I think because you had anticipated this, you would know how to get your way out of this confrontational situation. And of course, it's not going to be a very good feeling that you're being attacked or you're being cornered or you're being pushed into accepting something which you don't completely agree with. So that's what I'm seeing in the first week. But here, the good part is that because your anticipation would come true, it's like you would have this realization that you have a very strong intuition and you read people very, very well. So if you see it in a good way, in a positive light, that you are someone who has really worked on their intuition and worked on reading people, and you've become good in anticipating. So maybe that you are very far-sighted. So that is one thing that you're going to discover. That is actually a very rare trait. Now let's see, what do we have in the second week? We have a cactus over here, and then we have missing. So I definitely feel that somebody or something that you are very attached to is obviously not there in your life at this point, at least in the second week, and you're going to miss that. And because you would be missing their value or their presence in your life, it's going to trigger you, it's going to hurt you, it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. But hey, you know what? If you're getting triggered, it means there is something that you need to work upon. It's going to be a subtle reminder by the universe that this is what you need to release or this is what you need to heal. So yeah, that's what I am seeing and picking up. Now let's see, what do we have in the second week? We have Knight of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. I am picking up that this week, that is between 7th to 14th, between 8th to 14th of April, will be a very slow moving week. And even though you will have a lot of things to take care of, you're gonna go very slow. You're not gonna like rush into like, oh, I need to do this. You're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna take my own time, and whatever I can take care of, I will. And I think that's good because this tells me that you're gonna have a very grounding energy. You're not gonna let yourself feel pressured, or you're not gonna make yourself feel stressed. And not many people are actually capable of grounding themselves during these kind of situations, where especially they have like so many things to take care of. So hats off to you that you will be really be able to stay balanced and at the same time focusing plus taking care of yourself. So yeah, that's what I am seeing in the second week of April. For someone very specific, I do feel that somebody would be entering your life, but it won't happen just like, in one go. I think you would meet this person in phases, especially like in the third week. You would realize that, okay, like I met this person for the first time, but even though it's for the first time, you would feel like you've known him or her from before. So this is for someone very specific. Yeah, now let's see what do we have in the third week, that is between 15 to 21. So we have Taurus over here, and let's see what's the word. Alcohol. So I'm picking up two types of energy over here, that in the month of Taurus you would be either celebrating, like opening up a bottle of alcohol, or you could be feeling sad and lonely. So I don't know why Taurus is coming up for third week, but somehow this is related. Okay, these cards are related to what's coming in the next season, that is the Taurus season, and that is starting from mid-April, that is around 21st of April till mid-May. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. And for someone very specific, I feel that somebody who has Taurus in their birth or natal chart is probably like missing you and is so depressed because they haven't probably spoken to you, that they are sort of becoming alcoholic. They are sort of getting addicted to alcohol without realizing that they really need to work on their issue, and that is how not to find an escape mechanism rather than accepting what is the truth and what is the ground reality. Okay, so now let's see what your cards have to say. We have Queen of Pentacles and Strength. Yeah, I definitely feel that for some of you, this is about a love situation. Maybe that somebody has hurt you and they would realize, especially like somebody who has strong placements of Taurus, and they would realize like how wrong they were and how much valuable this connection was to them. And you, on the other hand, I think like you would stick to your ground and you're going to be like, no matter what happens, you cannot just, do something wrong to anyone and then pretend as if nothing happened. Yeah, I definitely feel that somebody would be like wanting your attention and you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna surrender so easily and I'm not gonna get melted away so easily. You're gonna stay strong, even though it's not gonna be so easy for you. You would be having your own battles, but then, with the infinity sign, it tells me that you are going to align with your highest truth, and that is respecting yourself. Yes, you're going to choose respecting yourself over your emotions coming in between. And I think this is a very powerful energy. Like, I don't know what this person did to you or what somebody has done to you in the past, but if it was about being disrespectful towards you, then yes, I agree, like you should not be like easily giving in. You should be respecting yourself, you should be loving yourself. So yes, this is going to be a very powerful week that way, and I think this is really, really good. This is going to be really, really good because it will make you realize how strong you are. So now let's see what do we have in the fourth week. We have a smiling face with closed eyes, and let's see what's the word. Happy. All right. So I don't know why I'm picking up that you will be very happy and satisfied with some decision that you are about to take, especially in the fourth week. I don't know what these cards are, but there's definitely a feeling of contentment and satisfaction. And in all, I think you will be at a very good place. You would feel very comfortable with what is happening or with accepting something. So let's see what your cards have to say. So we got the World and Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is more to do with your career. So I definitely feel that some sort of upgradation is going to take place in your career, which will demand more of your attention, and also you would be required to work really hard to stay more focused in your career than anything else in your life, whether it is this situation or anything else, whatever. You're just going to be like, you know what, this is it, finally, like it's paying me off. So why not accept this, and why not stay one track and focused. And probably that's why you would be very happy, because definitely there is some sort of upgradation taking place in your career, your finances, and it's only just going to boost your independence and make you much more stronger than who you are right now. And for some very specific people who are watching this video, I also feel that you would be traveling during this time, especially for your work, or you could be just traveling for leisure. And that is because you would decide to reward yourself for the hard work that you've put in the past. So, yes, I think this is a very beautiful ending to this month. And I really feel that you should like this video and claim this energy. And for those of you who are coming across my channel for the very first time, I would strongly recommend you to subscribe, because we might not ever cross paths again. Who knows? But if you have, then I would really want to pay my gratitude to you. And I also want to congratulate you, because I assure you, you are going to grow. Yes, we will grow together actually. I will help you grow and you will help me grow. And that's a deal. Now, I am going to end this reading over here. And I just want to say, please have a great rest of the week. Take care of yourself. I love you all. Bye.